All right. Happy Monday. Happy shorts weather. Diego and I got the memo.
Look at this.
I got out of work.
I know. I'm just busting your chops.
We got
But
the memo
seriously,
and Aaron's got the job.
The last 2 days have been absolutely incredible weather-wise.
Oh, yeah.
But
Tomorrow's supposed to be 76.
by the same token, because of this random weather, everyone is sick and bugs are going around, allergies are going around, flu is going around again.
Yeah,
Hey, at least I made it through the recording of the last one, right?
You did.
Yes, you
did.
did.
Just
I was
barely.
fighting it.
Yeah, my wife has the flu for the second time in 3 months.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. I literally have not been upstairs in 4 days.
Yeah.
Same with mine. He had to come in yesterday to work.
Yeah, it was a good day. Anyway, welcome to our chats in YouTube and Twitch. There we go. And happy Tuesday morning to everyone listening to this on Apple and Spotify.
Yep.
As always, we will check in with our team here, Naz and Diego. How was the weekend for you?
Good. Busy dealing with a little bit of illnesses in the house, but everything else otherwise was good. Salsa night was awesome. Games were great.
Repping my Milan kit thanks to the Derby victory, which we'll talk about briefly later on in the show.
The games during the weekend were a lot of fun. I'm a little sad for the She Believes Cup, but that's just because
the Colombian side of you is, the American side of you is thrilled.
Good for U.S. Yes. They played really well and all that good stuff. But no, overall good. Good. All right, so we have a pretty packed show today. We have again a midweek Premier League week to talk about, and then FA Cup action, which is still in action as we speak. We are in the 120th minute of West Ham Brentford, 2-2 right now, about to go to penalties potentially, and we will probably hold off on reporting until we get to the FA Cup portion of our show, and then we'll have that. We'll have the draw. We'll have all the results, the whole 9 yards. So let's hop right into match day 29.
Yes.
Some surprises, some at both ends of the table, but maybe most importantly at the top of the table, which we will obviously chat about. But we'll go chronologically, starting with Everton hosting Burnley. And that match ended with a 2-0 victory for Everton. And they keep on chugging along here. I mean, what do we... Could Everton make Europe? After going 2 consecutive years of nearly getting relegated. Let me get the up-to-date table because I don't know if we updated that.
Yes,
I can't remember. So Everton they're in 8th. They're 1 point behind Brentford. Pear, what's going on, bud?
Hey, buddy. What's up, my guy? But yeah, no, I don't know. It's close, but too little, too late.
I mean, they're 1 point out of Europe right now.
Yeah, but the teams up there actually
right? Because I think
we play them next. So
oh no, they actually, you know what? They might 40 for 40, baby. That second place might not be there for long.
You think Man City's potential points deduction might factor in?
I will keep saying it all the way until it happens, bro. And last weekend,
willing it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. All the way until the end. Last match day. The FA is gonna be like,
too bad, sad.
City will be safe if we give them a 40-point deduction. So we're gonna give them a 40-point deduction.
Honestly,
they'll stay up.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the calculus in them waiting. How many points are they from safety, and we'll take that minus.
They're gonna put them in 17th place. Watch, that's what's gonna happen.
Go. That means Nottingham Forest is going to get safe and Tottenham is going down, baby. That would be a year for us.
Tottenham still has to play Forest and West Ham.
I know. That's what I was looking. Dude, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. But yes, I do think because of that, and if, my takes come through and I will it into action, yes, they do make Europe.
I mean, if anyone works on the power of positive thinking,
it's me, sir.
It's Diego.
No, with Pear here, you should ask him how he's enjoying his second ever season of the MLS.
Yes.
Oh boy, yeah.
Philly not looking so hot right now, huh?
Hey, you should have gone to City, huh?
Right, they're 0-3.
They're 0-3 right now.
0-3
Yeah.
right now. I like that emotion.
To be fair, they have the teams that they've played.
Are the toughest team.
I think are all undefeated right now.
They won the Supporter Shield last season.
Yes.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah. Right, but they opened with San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
San Jose has yet to even concede a goal.
Then NYCFC.
They lost to NYCFC.
And then last night was, DC? Was that their most recent game?
I can't remember. Nas has got it.
Yeah, Nazi's got that one. But yeah, no, it's a tough start for Philadelphia.
Yeah,
It should be
but
all right, but
again,
it's a tough start.
You need them to reach the caliber of Arsenal. Pear, I don't think they have a set piece coach. That's the problem.
There you go. You see? You're losing because you don't got a set piece.
Man, I need a haircut.
It is what it is.
San Jose,
No, it's just
NYCFC,
the
and DC
calming.
United.
And DC.
Yeah, no, it's just that wild.
Honestly,
long hair
the
before.
DC match surprises me a little bit because, again, I've not yet seen them this year, but they have not been great for the last few years. Anyway, back to Premier League action. Also on, I believe was this match also Tuesday? This whole week has been flying by. I believe this is also a Tuesday match.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's right, because we had it on, and we were watching with Ramona Flowers.
Yes, we were down here.
Great day. Yeah, that was a great interview.
I have a couple little bits and pieces to keep editing, just for I want a little bit better sound quality because they're professional musicians. So I
Yes.
feel bad.
And if you guys are watching it, maybe love you guys. It was a pleasure. It was so much fun. Can't wait to have you.
And
guys
that'll be up on the YouTube channel along with. I'm also working on editing our interview with New York Cosmos, so I want to get them both out this week.
Yeah.
But Bournemouth and Brentford scoreless draw. Some chances on either side, but I think two teams with European aspirations. I'm happy with. I shouldn't say I'm happy with the draw. I'll take the draw. It's an acceptable home result.
Yes.
And they just keep on piling points. They're at 40 points right now after 29 matches. I think it's a bridge too far, but they have sights on. They can see Europe.
That's good enough.
And you know what?
I'm not gonna
You're
lie.
right.
That is perfectly fine.
That is all you can ask for at this point. Obviously, we're all, even Nas. As long as they're not playing Arsenal, we've converted him to a pro Bournemouth guy. So to see. Plus, it's good to see the little guys. Quote unquote little guys, with those aspirations and with the chance. So
no, absolutely, I'm very happy with what's happening right now.
Yeah, as you've heard, as I've been quoted again, I like it when sometimes the underdogs take out the bigger guys. You see it a lot more in the Premier League than you do elsewhere, but it's always nice to see.
Absolutely,
yes.
Yeah.
All right. I believe these matches are now to Wednesday. Leeds United hosting Sunderland, and Leeds was pretty hot. They've now cooled off. They are winless in their last 4, including this one. This was Sunderland 1 at Leeds United 0. A 70th minute penalty from Habib Diarra was all the scoring that was needed. And now, like I said, Leeds winless in their last 4. That's 2 draws, and then their last 2 matches have both been losses.
Yeah, no, they were showing some signs of life.
I will say, to me, I thought they were going to be safe. We have to talk about them being back in the relegation fight now. They're 3 points up of West Ham, who is in 18th as currently stands.
Especially because of what Forest is doing.
Forest and West Ham and Spurs.
If anybody knows how to fight that bottom of the table fight is West Ham and Forest. So
I don't know that Forest does because they did so well last year and then fell off. But
they were there a couple of years ago. They know how to come up. No, they know how to fight it out though.
No,
do. They can. I believe.
Show me that they know
Wolves could win out.
They could.
Wolves could win out.
You're right. They could.
That's 27 points.
Speaking of Wolves winning out.
That's my kind of take right there.
Great segue, Nas. Speaking of Wolves winning out, they hosted Liverpool. This would be the first of 2 consecutive matches against Liverpool, including the FA Cup. And in the league, Wolves at home take a 2-1 victory. A 78th minute goal from Rodrigo Gomes, equalized then by Mohamed Salah in the 83rd, and a 94th minute goal from Andre.
Oh my God, dude!
And Wolves have now again won 2 consecutive matches, only 1 loss in their last 5. They could conceivably climb out of 20th and overtake Burnley. I still think, obviously, way too little too late. But again, valiant efforts from Wolves late
there's 9 games to go.
27 points available.
Points,
they could finish mid-table.
That could put them at 43 points?
I mean, to be honest, Leeds and Tottenham are doing a lot of favors for those bottom 3 teams. So who the hell knows, man?
I think Tottenham has to. I think Tottenham has to play Leeds, Forest, and West Ham still.
Yeah.
I think.
I think Wolves, not West Ham, but still, one way or another, they still have to play each other in the last few freaking weeks, and that's really cool.
I mean, that's. It should also be pointed out that despite them being only 3 points back of Burnley, they have played the extra match. That was that match against Arsenal, which happened to have been a win. But I just want to make that clear. They have played 30 matches.
Okay, yes. So they have a game against Forest, a game against Wolves, a game against Leeds still. The upper table that they still have to play is Sunderland, Villa, Chelsea, and Everton still.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean,
and Liverpool is their next match.
Okay.
So
we'll see.
It'll be tough, but we'll see what happens.
All right, heading on down to the South Coast, Brighton and Hove Albion hosting Arsenal. A 9th-minute goal from Bukayo Saka was the only goal of the match. And Arsenal now, let me bring them back up, have won 3 straight after having a streak of draws there. And
it's good.
And they're again, Arsenal have the extra match played right now because of that match with Wolves. So they are currently 7 points ahead of Man City.
And this is the thing. I mean, they won the game they should win.
Right.
As much as Brighton fans that we are, and sad for Mike and everybody up there in the top room, Brighton has just devolved to the point that I don't even know what's happening.
I mean, they came into that game on a 2-game winning streak, which was nice to see them, and they played hard. Like that game was a tough battle. So I think Brighton might be on the way up. It's just is it a little too late?
There were also again, I know obviously we have a little bit of bias on our co-hosting panel here, but Fabian Hertzler was absolutely roasting Arsenal's playing style after the match.
No. If you look at the stats, and again, you take it to the numbers, Brighton technically waste more time in a game than Arsenal does. Take it to the numbers. That's it. I will leave it to the stats.
With you. I'll leave it to the stats. I'm just reporting what is being reported.
It's fine. People love to talk shit about Arsenal when they lose because they have nobody else to blame but themselves.
Yes. And when they win.
Yeah.
That is the fact.
That's it.
But no, right now, business as usual is good to see. Cautiously optimistic, Aaron. Wildly positive myself, but I think Arsenal should be all right for the foreseeable future. Games in hand and everything.
And continuing with the surprises, I mentioned it in the opening of the show. A lot of surprises at the top of the table. Yeah. Man City hosting Nottingham Forest. This ended in a 2-2 draw. Another goal from Antoine Semenyo, though. So he is just lighting it up, doing everything he can to outdo everyone else at Man City.
Absolutely. And it's great, though. I mean, he was a good player, put in an even better situation than where he was with Bournemouth. That's just a reality.
I mean,
for him himself, it was nothing but positive.
For me, the big worry when someone like him goes to a Man City or an Arsenal or Liverpool is, are they going to get playing time?
Are they going to get the opportunity?
Are they going to get the opportunities? And Semenyo has taken that opportunity and grabbed it with both hands
and being a big contributing part.
Yeah, he's getting goals, he's getting assists. Yeah. So good on him.
I don't know. My big worry with it is, as we talked about earlier, right? With obviously the 115 looming, whatever, is either City knows something or why do you take a chance, right? Because
sell them.
Is it money for
later, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why take the chance of going to City if they have that chance of.
Oh, just build that.
Well,
right?
I mean,
for Semenyo,
right? Because
Oh no,
yeah. I mean, like again, City went out and bought Semenyo. They went out and bought Guehi. It's like they're still spending money. What do they know that we don't? Like
that is not.
Why are they still spending money if they should be in protection?
Well, right? you could argue a couple different options. You could argue that they're
They know
going
they're
as
not
if
getting
they feel they're not guilty and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. Or you could say that maybe they see down the pipeline that they might be getting a transfer embargo for a few transfer windows, and they need to stock up on assets and players
For long-term play.
to get them through the maybe 2 or 3 transfer
Yeah.
windows that they're not going to be allowed to buy anyone.
Makes
And
sense.
my team head says, do they know that they're not getting relegated no matter what happens?
Yeah.
That they do. That I know they're for sure. They have no worries about that. They might, start from the
Well,
bottom.
we talked about it
They
a
will
bit.
lose
I think it
all
was a bit
this.
last week.
Yeah.
I think relegation is less of a penalty than spreading out the points deduction over several years.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think if they
I don't think you can do several years. I think it has to be an immediate effect.
yeah. I mean, again, that's
I've
well
never
beyond-
seen something be like, hey, you're starting with negative 15 points every year.
Barcelona over
Did they?
in Spain, they were screwed because they were kind of embargoed, like they were saying, like they couldn't buy anybody.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't.
Yeah, but they didn't start with
We're not
negative
talking about
15 points in the bank.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
true,
again,
true,
we'll
true.
see. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. It's whether a penalty happens or not. Just this whole process is pretty much unprecedented.
It's painstakingly taking forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's what
and we are obviously nowhere near qualified to. We're just throwing out our guesses
Correct.
based on what we're reading and what our hunches are. So
Yeah.
it should be known that we are not sitting in these court proceedings in our t-shirt and shorts. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So Man City with that draw ends a quite a lengthy win streak, and they are now 7 points back with that game in hand. It should be mentioned, but even with a win, that would only take it to a 4-point gap.
4-point difference.
So, looking a little bit more positive for the red side of London at least.
And again, that change was due to Semenyo, to be 100%. honest
yeah, I
with
mean,
you. He
he's-
brought that stability and that secondary or tertiary option of scoring
Yeah.
that
And-
literally opened up the field.
And a
for
side
Man
note
City.
with that, I don't remember if I mentioned it on this show or on the pour over, but Bournemouth have not lost a match since Semenyo went to,
Yeah, we were
to
talking
Man
about
City.
it last
So
week. Yeah, last week as well.
I can't remember what show we mentioned it on, so I wanted to make sure.
It was a win-win for everybody so far.
And you know what? That doesn't happen often enough in any sport. Where a trade where both teams win, or in this case a transfer
Or
where
it doesn't hurt anybody. At
Right,
least.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Bournemouth, I still think it would be a net positive for them to have kept Semenyo, but look at the extra playing time it's afforded to Tavernier, and now
Tavernier, so
Kluivert's coming back,
especially.
and Krupi, and Hayan, the young Brazilian. So, good all around with this situation. Back to London. Fulham hosting West Ham, and a Crescencio Somerville goal in the 65th minute. And like we said, West Ham another 3 points to keep piling the pressure on Forest, Tottenham, and now Leeds. Aston Villa hosting Chelsea, and their slide continues. They've now lost 2 straight, winless in their last 3 league matches. And another top 4 team losing points. This was, and they had an early lead. Douglas Luiz scored in the 2nd minute, and then a hat trick from Joao Pedro, plus a Cole Palmer goal in the 55th minute. And Chelsea, looked comfortable, as it ended.
Joao Pedro looked
Joao Pedro,
dominated.
but yeah.
That's what he looked like. That game was incredibly good for him. I mean, he was playing. Nobody can stop. He was playing by himself.
Lights out.
yeah.
He really played. He was playing like.
And
it
I
was
mean,
crazy.
he's got that in his bag.
Yeah,
Even
he
when he was
does.
with Brighton, he had these world-beating moments and
yeah.
matches. It was just, inconsistency is a problem.
Yeah.
He tends to feed into the classic Brazilian, diving and theatrics.
Yeah, that is very true. And he's very emotional.
Hey,
for-
look, a game of Chelsea without a red card in it.
Oh. Yellows? Any yellows? Any yellows?
Oh, I'm sure there's many yellows. All right, to the northeast of England, Newcastle United hosting Manchester United.
Newcastle
And-
actually showed they can beat a team in Manchester.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, no, absolutely. They
And
do.
this is United's
Jesus.
first league loss under Michael Carrick. An Anthony Gordon stoppage time first half penalty, quickly followed up by a Casemiro goal. Also, Newcastle was a man down. They received a red card on this.
Yep.
And
in this
the
match.
most heroic
What an insane goal.
ever, bro.
Yeah, what a goal though. The bending into the left.
Yeah.
You know, everything.
Yeah.
The run on the side, the effort, the fight for that, last second touch. On
The
ball.
dribbling into the box.
Yeah. No, it reminded me of that so painful Venezuela goal against Colombia that kicked us out of the World Cup.
By the way, look at the quality on our.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I literally changed nothing from last week.
Yeah,
maybe,
better. We've been
it's just
struggling with
it's
the
the weather.
images.
Yeah, it's gonna be the weather.
It's brighter. It's brighter, so we're shining. We're glowing now, so we're.
Maybe that's what it is. We're just happier to be here.
Our aura is a lot better right now. It's all right though. Aura Farm is good, but no. What we were saying about Man United, it was what.
Well, I mean, it was a wonder goal from Musula in the 90th minute.
Yes, that's
but,
why I forgot.
Arsenal get 3 points. Man City drop 2. Man United and Villa both lose. So second, third, and fourth all drop points where Arsenal picks up all 3. And again,
If United won that game, they'd have been closer
I
to City
know.
than City was to Arsenal.
I know, bro.
You could have thought
It
about
was
that.
Painful, dude. I was actually watching that game.
And the end of the midweek matches, Tottenham Hotspur
Boy.
hosting Crystal Palace. And despite an early goal from another Bournemouth alum, Dom Solanke, in the 34th minute, Palace would go
Celebrate
on
Tottenham's
to
Day.
score 3 goals, all in the first half, the 40th
Yep.
and the 1st and 7th minute of first half stoppage.
It was a red card to somebody, right? To Tottenham as well. Van de Ven?
Was it Van de Ven? I don't recall.
I think it was.
Let me check back. That sounds, a 30th
Yes.
minute red card to Mickey Van de
Which is
Ven,
what gave them the
which
penalty.
gave them the 40th minute penalty,
Yeah.
netted by Ismail Yassar.
Let
And
it
they
be noted that almost the entire Tottenham supporters left at halftime.
Oh yeah. We mentioned that on the Saturday show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people were saying, some critics and pundits were saying that Van de Ven getting the red card was on purpose because he's just done.
So he's taking the Christian Romero route.
Yeah, he
of,
just
Yeah.
went out.
Went out.
It went on his own terms.
I have heard from multiple sources. Again, I'm not a news breaking person. At least not yet. Maybe I'll get to my Fab Romano
There you go,
status.
there you go.
But there are a lot of people are not thrilled with Igor Tudor's management so far of Spurs. And I'm talking about within the dressing room.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, are we going to see another, what is this, the third change for them?
but here's the thing. I forgot who it was. It might have been. I don't want to give credit where credit isn't due, but I think it was Brian Dunseth the other day on ESPN FC, not ESPN FC, Sirius XM FC, talking about Spurs and like, okay, if Tudor isn't working, Frank isn't working, Postecoglou after really he won a European title, but it wasn't working.
Yeah,
like
that was it.
Mourinho didn't work. Antonio Conte didn't work. Like, is it these coaches or is there something systemic in this club that is just poisoning, the well?
It is.
And I know you say, and
Listen, as an Arsenal fan, it's weird because again, you think of them as a toxic team because again, they are your rivals.
Right.
But then to see them actually becoming a toxic team is weird. It's very weird to comment on it because
like we can all, obviously you're an Arsenal fan. We can joke around the rivalry and kind of tease that,
No, but this is a
but there
reality
really
for that
seems to
team.
be
There is something that's not
going
right
on
there.
that is just
you're talking about a place that got like, again, they were on the up and up. They were finishing top 6 constantly.
They made a Champions League final. I mean,
a couple of years they finished over their rivals Arsenal. Again, they won the European Cup, even though that was a terrible year for them last year. But that was the thing is, the new stadium, everything was on the up and up, and then all of a sudden, just the last 2 years, they can't turn something around.
And
I mean, again, they're still in the Champions League. They're still in the Champions League.
Still doing well, and they have who are they? Atletico Madrid this week. So we'll see if they can keep that up and get relegated at the same time.
It's a difficult situation for them, and there is really no solution.
Yeah.
They came from the bottom, and they're going back to the bottom. I mean, a full circle situation.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens with the rebuild.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's take a quick break. We'll be back for FA Cup action, and then we got plenty more in the show. But stick around, guys. Stay tuned.
Hey.
All right, welcome back to A Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar.
You know we never left.
I don't know if the Twitch machine botched our ad, so if we do have to go to another quick break shortly, I will let you know. But we are back. 5th round action in the FA Cup. I should let's see. Okay, so we do have a winner in the West Ham match. You know what? Let's go right to that. So West Ham have won 5-3 in penalties. A pair of, two braces in this one. Jared Bowen, both in the first half, 19th minute, and then a 34th minute penalty. Igor Thiago, 28th minute goal for Brentford, and then an 81st minute penalty. And then all things level in extra time. So West Ham on two fronts now. Again, remember I said on Saturday, I think they sit back and coast here to try to rally the troops for the league. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. So West Ham have moved into the FA Cup quarterfinals. Other teams in the quarterfinals, Liverpool reversed the Premier League matchup by winning 3-1 at Wolves. Goals from Andrew Robertson, Mo Salah, and Curtis Jones. A late goal from Hwang Hee-chan broke the deadlock, at least for Wolves. 3-1 final there. Arsenal at Mansfield Town. A little bit edgy, a little bit closer than I think a lot of Arsenal fans would have thought and hoped for, but 2-1 at Mansfield. Goals from Madueke and Eze for Arsenal, and sandwiched around a Will Evans goal.
This is the game where Arsenal really, to me, showed his priority.
Arsenal also played 3 members of their academy team.
That's why I'm saying that. I think this is where they really show what is important for them right now. Champions League and Premier League. Actually, I think Premier League, Champions League to them. They really, 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 really want to win the Premier League.
And again, if it wasn't for the bad pass from Mascara in the 49th, Evans doesn't make that goal. We're up 2-0.
But no. I believe it's fine with what happened.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
Not to mention the pitch they played on was absolutely horrible.
Oh, come on.
That's a European thing, though. Like, we gotta accept it.
I know. You got the fan. You got the people blaming Bodo Glimt for their Come on, just play on the damn field.
We've never played in the field like that, so
Jeez. Every flag, every corner had no grass. It was all mud.
See,
that's how we play.
He knows.
Yeah.
You've been there, my brother.
All right, one of the more exciting matchups in this draw was Wrexham hosting Chelsea. I believe I don't recall if it was BBC or TalkSport, but Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney were doing the commentary for this match. It finished up, so Sam Smith scored in the 18th minute. Wrexham takes an early lead. An unfortunate own goal from the Wrexham goalkeeper to make things 1-1. And then in the 78th minute, Callum Doyle puts Wrexham back ahead 2-1 before Josh Achiampong scores in the 82nd. And then things kind of fell apart for Wrexham.
I don't know, man.
Well, Wrexham also did have a goal called back for an offside as well.
Yes.
Some people are a little upset about the VAR.
No,
you could tell the guy was offside, but the lines that they used to show were not along the person's foot, and people were very pissed.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But so in 93rd minute, red card from Wrexham left them with 10 men, and then Garnacho and Joao Pedro again in the 30-minute extra time to make things 4-2, and Chelsea move on.
I don't know. The little man got screwed in this one.
Well,
that's my team had it.
And then for the
did you see what Chelsea got in the draw?
Yes. Well, we'll see. So for the 31st time this year, Newcastle played Man City. Newcastle went up early. Harvey Barnes in the 18th minute, and then Savinho in the 39th, and a second half brace from Omar Marmoush. And Man City again hands Newcastle a loss, 3-1 to Man City, and they will move on. Southampton, a championship side, takes it to Fulham. A 91st minute penalty for Ross Stewart, and that was all that was needed. League One Port Vale with a 28th minute goal from Ben Waine to beat Sunderland. Leeds United handed Norwich a pretty thorough 3-0 battle. Sean Longstaff, Gabriel Gudmundsson, and Joel Pirot all scored for Leeds. And then the aforementioned, the last one we just talked about, West Ham beating Brentford 5-3 in penalties after 2-2 after 120 minutes. So here we are, the quarterfinal draw. Southampton will be hosting Arsenal. Chelsea hosting League One Port Vale. West Ham United will be hosting Leeds in a all Premier League clash. And then the big one of the quarterfinals, Man City hosting Liverpool.
Liverpool.
A Northwest derby of sorts. The winners of the, what did we say, the last 8 Premier League titles, I think, between them. And many FA Cups as well. So really looking forward to that one in particular, but all these quarterfinals, whether it's kind of a Cinderella story in Port Vale or even Southampton to some extent as a championship side, or the all Premier League battles that will kind of decide who's in the semifinals. And now we're really kind of getting down to the excitement of, okay, we got a final coming up on the horizon. So
that it's funny, like I was saying, I mean, everybody's busy doing other things for their own good in the Premier League right now. So this FA Cup is gonna be kind of like a backups quarterfinals type deal. I don't think anybody's putting their starters in there. I mean, let's be honest. Arsenal can, or wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I think. Well,
City, same thing.
I mean, it obviously will depend. These matches are, I think, next month, so they have some time. Obviously, they'll know more about where they are in the table between now and then also.
Yeah, and if everything goes the way it goes, everything will be tighter.
I mean, I think at this point, when you get to the quarters and the semifinals, I think you might keep your backup goalkeeper if he's been playing all, that tends to be a thing. Yeah. But other than that, I do think, most of the starting 11 is what we expect. Just in my opinion. I mean, we'll obviously, we'll see what happens. But again, it also depends if Man City start catching Arsenal again, then maybe that changes. If things stay the same and, by next month it's still a 6, 7, 10-point gap, then, they're both going to have their strongest 11 in the FA Cup, I think.
Oh, true. You're right.
Obviously, you have Champions League to kind of factor in with that also. You have the League Cup. I'm trying to think, when's that finals in April or May?
2 games.
Yeah.
No,
okay,
it's in 2 games.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Like
there you go.
literally,
To be honest, like I said,
next week, I think.
the one thing the reason why I kind of said that was because Arsenal showed it. They're not really into this. Like, their thing is Champions.
Yeah.
Like I said before, Man City, it needs to be worried about that. And if in a month things work the way I think they're gonna work, they're gonna be worried about Champions League as well,
Right.
because they're gonna get absolutely through.
March 22nd.
Oh, okay. Oh, I will be arriving back, so you might have to be in charge of that watch party.
You got it, buddy. No, but you know what? The one thing I say is the Cinderella stories. That's why I was gonna say that, because the Cinderella stories have a real chance to actually get somewhere in this FA Cup because of the circumstances of the Premier League teams. They can't really afford to do what they want to do there. So, whatever, give a chance to a small guy. Let's go.
All right. So, our second segment of the day, or actually technically our third segment of the day, 100 miles to home, all coverage of professional soccer here in the New York, New Jersey
This is Dave's
area.
happy place, right?
My happy, well, certainly this one was. I was very fortunate to have been able to travel down to the NYCFC home opener. Not only that, but I was very nicely upgraded by the club, and I sat pitch side right next to the Orlando City bench, and boy did I have a show. 5-0 New York City Football Club takes the points. Excuse me, I have a little butterfly or frog or whatever, one of those animals is in my throat. An early red card from goalkeeper Maxime Crepeau, and between the man down and it being, honestly, the backup goalkeeper, I thought he did just fine. They were just outnumbered, outmanned, outplayed. Good to see Keaton Parks getting 2 goals, so I'll run through it. Agustino Ojeda in the 21st minute, Nico Fernandez in the 42nd, a first half stoppage time penalty from Maxi Morales, and then 49th and 54th minute goals from Keaton Parks. I believe this was his first start. He played a little bit in the other games earlier this year, but his first start since the devastating injury and surgery that he had last year. He was dealing with blood clots,
I forget about
honestly,
that.
they weren't sure if he would ever be able to play again. So just to see him back on the field,
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. So, and this was not the first surgery he's had for that issue. So, there are believe it or not, there are things that are bigger than soccer, and I subscribe to that. So good to see Keaton Parks healthy, but and also on the field and having fun with it. So, and you could tell the other guys were all for him, and it was a great scene. New York Red Bulls, the Baby Bulls at home hosting CF Montreal. Oof. And a 3-0 victory for Montreal over the Red Bulls. And this is kind of something we had talked about, as hot as they started, with how young this team is. They're going to have the highest of highs. They're going to hit the bumps in the road.
The lowest of lows.
Yep. An 8th minute penalty from Prince Owusu, followed by 2 goals from former New York Red Bull Wiki Carmona, 44th and 68th minute. And Montreal takes all 3 points. Moving on to USL Championship, Brooklyn FC in their first ever match, captained by Tommy McNamara, take a 1-0 victory over Indy 11, a 26-minute penalty from Juan Carlos Obregon. Westchester Soccer Club in USL 1 lost their opener at home 3-2 to 1 Knoxville SC. Kyle Evans, I believe a Hudson Valley Hammers alum, scoring the 93rd minute for the second goal for Westchester, but they do not get any points. On the women's side, in the USL Super League, Brooklyn FC lost their home match to DC Power FC. So they're kind of dropping points a little bit more with the resumption of the season. Yeah. Hopefully they can turn that around before it becomes too late and sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the idea always here in America. You get to the playoffs.
All right. What's on tap? We have quite a week ahead of us, including
Champions.
We are back to Champions League.
Champions.
All right.
Champions.
So take a look at our Instagram posting to see if we're going to have any of these games tomorrow. I haven't even looked at my personal calendar yet to see. But in the 1:45 time slot, we have, and by the way, all these match times are Eastern Standard Time, or are we in Eastern Daylight Time now?
Yeah, we're done already. We went forward already.
Yeah, we went forward in time.
So we're back to EST. I can't. On the East Coast,
We're EST. We're still EST.
I can never remember what, obviously I know we go forward and back in fall and spring, but I can't remember which one is ST and which one is DT.
Oh, ST is the regular one.
Yeah. Oh no, it was standard, but I don't know what.
The springtime is the standard when we go
All right,
somewhere.
We could debate this for 4 hours and go.
It's currently 6:47.
There you go. That's it.
So 1:45 p.m. Eastern time, or New York time. How about that? We'll just go with that. Yeah. Galatasaray hosting Liverpool, and then in the 4:00 time slot, Atalanta hosting Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid hosting Tottenham Hotspur, and Newcastle United hosting Barcelona.
You gotta
do it. Barcelona.
Gotta do it. And for everyone's reference, these are 2-legged affairs, so there will be a home and home. I believe the next round, the return leg is next week also. So because they have to get it in before the international break. Oh. Wednesday, 1:45 time slot is Bayer Leverkusen hosting the Gunners of Arsenal. And then in the 4:00 time slot, we will have on the big screen Real Madrid Man City. In addition to that is PSG Chelsea and the Cinderellas, the darlings of the Champions League.
Boys.
In the Arctic Circle we go. Bodo Glimt hosting Sporting Lisbon.
He hurts me, man. It's my boy Luis Suarez versus my team right now.
All right, so
my European team.
Just hope for like a 5-4 win.
And 4 goals
and a poker from Luis Suarez. All right. On Saturday, Pi Day for any of the math nerds out there.
Oh, touche.
You guys know about that, right? We used to all through school.
Nothing about Tuesday the 10th. It's Mario Day.
It is Mario Day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, March 10th.
Mario.
Oh.
But you know why I forget about the sales aren't as good as they used to be. They used to do so many like cool sales for Mario Day.
Well,
now
they missed Zelda's 40th anniversary.
I know.
How'd you do that?
Hey, Nintendo has lost their way right now, my guy. It's all this.
Well, here's the thing, like
commercialism.
they could have done next to anything
we
and
would've
made
all
millions
bought
of
it.
dollars.
Everybody bought
Have you
everything.
heard the jokes about like some of the Nintendo things going on? So the first time they released Fire Red and Leaf Green, there was a war in the Middle East.
Oh boy.
They re-release Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Another
There's
war in
something.
the Middle East?
There's something going on in the Middle East. They released a calm village building when all chaos was going on.
Yes.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Animal Crossing, yeah.
They release another calm village building thing
When
as
all
all
these
chaos
things
is
happen.
going on.
Nintendo has been predicting the Middle East for thousands of years.
Since the playing card days.
Oh boy. Anyway, Saturday, 10:30 New York time. I don't know yet if we'll have this match on the big screen or not, or on any of our TVs or not. But Borussia Dortmund hosting Augsburg. Then 11, these will have two matches for our supporters clubs in the 11 o'clock slot. Sunderland hosting Brighton and Hove Albion, and Burnley, relegation destined Burnley, might I add, hosting AFC Bournemouth. So hopefully the Cherries can stop drawing all these matches and get 3 points.
That win.
12:30, Boston Legacy. This is
Go them.
the NWSL. Boston Legacy. This is their first ever match, and they are hosting Gotham FC in their inaugural match of the season as defending champions. Then at 2 o'clock, I'm going to try to get down to this match, but New York Cosmos will be hosting their first match ever in this iteration. So, this is the third time Cosmos have been a team. They are hosting Portland Hearts of Pine. That is in Paterson, New Jersey at Hinchcliffe Stadium. By the way, nice little promotion here. You can get tickets at nycosmos.com.
Get your tickets.
So get your tickets, support local soccer.
Absolutely.
Sunday, again, check our social media to see what matches we'll have on upstairs.
Go United.
But 10 a.m. time slot. Third place, Manchester United hosting fourth place, Aston Villa. Both these teams are level on 51 points. So
You can pull away.
Yeah, but no bonus points because they're beating Aston Villa. That's like makes me happy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then after that, this used to be a top of the table clash, but at
gonna
12:30,
be-
Liverpool hosting Spurs.
That's gonna be a loss
Well, that's
Liverpool?
why I
for both.
that's why I marked it is because the Spurs haven't won in I don't even know how long, but this is another one that does not look good for them, and this could, it's wide open as it is, but this could completely flip the relegation battle.
Yep.
In the Premier League with now, we for the longest time it seemed like we were saying there's still plenty of matches left, there's still plenty of time, it's too early, it's too early, it's too early, and now it's like
There's 9 games left.
yeah, this is like
The bum is getting a little squeaky.
the squeaky, and this is when you start to like
Squeaky bum time.
you're doing stuff and you start looking around like, all right, there's not many of these left. We gotta start doing it. So that is that. One for the road. What have you guys got?
No,
I know Nas has his
No.
weekly.
I got something else. Yeah. As much as I would love to talk about AEK winning
Well,
and
I
Pauk
will.
and don't do
I
it.
will.
You just did.
AEK
You just did.
just won in the last match round of the Greek League and Galatasaray. What am I
Oh,
talking
my
about?
goodness.
Panathinaikos and PAOK. Is it?
Pauk.
Yeah.
PAOK tied, so they took the lead in the tournament.
Well
right?
done.
So I'm doing that one for the road. Let's go. Boom.
DJ Diego,
let's go,
Greek
AEK.
football extraordinaire.
So I think this is the Brazilian
I
league.
can't say what I was about to
I
say.
know.
I think this is the Brazilian league.
You're
but
talking
they have
about
broke.
Mineiro and
Yeah, Cruzeiro and Atletico
Cruzeiro.
Mineiro.
Oh yeah.
have broken the record for most red cards in a game.
Yes.
Hell of a brawl, baby.
Yeah.
It got ugly. I saw
It
some
started. It started with a player diving over the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper takes offense to it and slams his knees into the player, which then begins the all-out brawl.
Which was and it was egregious.
Yes.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
not just like, let me finish my no.
I think he even spit on the guy too when he was down. Like it was really bad.
I think we're gonna see some lengthy, bans for that. I mean,
FIFA wise.
Yeah.
Because in Brazil, nobody's doing anything. That I know.
Yeah, but very rarely do these matches also have all the footage as clear. This wasn't like, hey, we don't know what happened. This wasn't
the goalkeeper did take a sucker punch to the face for it. Yeah, and then I
that guy I think is gonna get like that's what I mean. We might even see some year-long or even lifetime bans.
And then you did see a Cruzeiro player try to. What do you get when you leave both feet to kick? He literally tried to kick somebody in midair, studs up.
It was bad. It was bad. So,
I don't even know if I can.
No, I think everybody in the team. I did see something like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just too used to it. I'm desensitized.
23 red cards.
Yeah, like
when I saw that, I was actually like, holy shit.
It's not unheard of in South America and the Brazilian League for these fights to break out, but the level of this reminds me of obviously not apples to apples, but like this is the kind of like the Malice at the Palace in the NBA where things happen, but this is like well overboard. So
and I mean the thing is, the background on that one is that Atlético Mineiro and Cruzeiro are one of those, nemesis type things. So
I also have another one.
It was like if the Tottenham striker would have hit, the Arsenal goalie and shit, all breaks loose.
Yes, there is a Cristo Fernandez.
Oh, yes.
The actor / player from Ted Lasso.
Yep, he plays Danny Rojas.
There's a rumor of him being transferred to, the USL El Paso Locomotive?
Yeah, he played in
He played really well.
He played
got
in
a
a
brace
friendly,
in his last
I
game.
believe, was that for New Mexico United, I think?
I can't.
I don't recall.
AFC Richmond.
Yeah.
He plays for AFC Richmond.
That's the team in Ted Lasso.
Oh. I haven't seen it.
You
so.
got.
Who does he play for?
You got Lasso, baby.
Cristo Ramirez, right?
Fernandez. I think he featured for New Mexico United.
No, for Richmond, look.
Yeah, see?
Richmond.
Yeah, as of March 2026, he's now on trial with El Paso Locomotive in the USL Championship.
Oh, maybe it was against New Mexico United then.
He did a previous trial with scrimmage goals with Chicago Fire too.
Okay. Well, either way, I mean, good for him. I love Ted Lasso. I love him as an actor. He's great. Like, he's 35. You mean to tell me that we can't find someone of equal caliber or better?
No.
To play?
What?
Game is game, bro. That's it. We're talking
Listen,
about.
if he can play, give him a chance.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about League 3 in El Paso, bro.
Yeah. If he wasn't,
it's like the
if he wasn't
ball.
a famous actor, would he be given the chance?
But that's the thing. The actor. But that's the thing. That's the actor has shown.
Banana ball.
Yeah. The actor has shown that he can play the game.
That's it.
And when he played his first game, he scored 2 goals.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Is Ronaldinho good enough to be 30-something and play in Brazil?
Yeah, I mean, you're comparing, you're comparing an actor to maybe one of the best 5 players of all time.
Yeah, no, but age is age, bro. Actually, I believe that Cristo would have been better trained physically, fitted phically than Ronaldinho at that age.
I think
you can more.
That's a low bar, a very low bar comparing a Brazilian party animal.
Ronaldinho was not physically gifted. That motherfucker was just a break wall that never got taken down, and he was a magician with the ball. That I recognize.
Yeah.
Like the things he did, he didn't do it because he was the most dedicated player that you can ever. He wasn't Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He was Dino. Like he didn't give a fuck about any.
Yeah.
and
he still doesn't.
And he
still doesn't.
And
Yeah.
he's still a magician with that fucking ball. Nobody takes, you know what I mean? So, yes, maybe bad comparison, but age is age. And as long as you're physically fit, you get a chance.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a good story. I'm happy for him,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I would like to see those opportunities,
Is-
especially at the lower levels, going to someone that wants to use it as a springboard to get to the next level.
Correct.
But again, it is what it is. I'm not the GM, like you
Yeah.
said. He got there and he's scoring goals,
scoring
so
goals,
he's
yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, I have 2 for the road. We did talk about this competition a little bit last week with our watch parties, but the U.S. women's national team has won the 2026 She Believes Cup, they went perfect. They won all 3 matches against Colombia, Canada, and Argentina.
Argentina, the dirty Argentina, dude.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
hair pulling, the whole 9. And this is something that could have huge implications down the road. But the MLS has issued lifetime bans to players Derek Jones and Yaw Yabawa for violating the league's gambling policy.
Oh, no.
I will take it right from ESPN FC, who reported on this about 3 hours ago. So MLS issued lifetime suspensions to Derek Jones and Yaw Yabawa for violating the league's gambling policy after reviewing the results of an investigation. MLS said in a release that upon receiving suspicious betting alerts through partners, the league retained a law firm to conduct an investigation, and in October of 2025, placed the 2 players on administrative leave. No, they say league in the article, but it's administrative leave, pending review of any
Why would
violations.
you put that in the teleprompter?
I just thinking, I literally am.
Anything that's in there.
I am Ron Burgundy. And this is a direct quote from the league now. After reviewing the results of the investigation, MLS concluded that the players engaged in extensive gambling on soccer, including on their own teams during the 24 and 25 seasons. In one instance, both players bet on Jones to draw a yellow card during an October 19th, 2024 match, which he received, the league said. So, yeah.
What do you expect, man? What do we expect from
There's
what we're
gambling
doing?
all over.
Exactly.
I know. Well,
What are
that's-
we expecting with what the shit we're doing with this?
We're at the point where like either you allow gambling and allow this to happen, or you don't allow gambling
Right.
and
I
don't
mean,
allow this to happen. It's ridiculous.
Again, I know.
It's just dumb.
You know, I know everyone feels differently about it, including a lot of our audience. I am
Zero, bro.
very anti-sports gambling.
Yeah.
Especially because they should have reached a whole new
Well,
level
and that
with the whole contract
it is
now.
so pervasive into the game now. And I think it's very hypocritical that all the leagues benefit from it,
And-
yet the players don't and are not allowed to.
Yeah.
So I don't like it at all. In fact, like
Exactly.
I mean, you guys know I'm very clear that we call them our predictions, not our bets and stuff. Like I just it's fun when we're wagering our own points and stuff like that. But
us, lives are ruined.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
No, it's a ridiculousness that, like you guys are saying, like Aaron is saying, it's everywhere, and you either sell your soul to the devil all the way, or you don't. You can't half-ass this shit like that because it's gonna ruin the sport. They're gonna still bet, Some of them are gonna get caught, but what do we do when the majority are doing it, and the majority are throwing games or are affecting the overs and unders for like these little couple points here and there. It's done. I think the professional sports as such are on their way out, and for us fans, all we got is our amateur leagues. That's why I'm so present. I talk to so many people about just find your local team. I mean, go small, find the team that's near you, go enjoy that. Because everything above those levels right now, it's being so corrupted and it's being, I don't know.
Nope.
It's just skewed now. It's just not the same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
actually, and I've totally forgotten. I have a third for the road.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
We got a bag for the road today, people.
This will be our one for the road for the next month. But Tuesday, April 7th,
Oh, yes.
Landon Donovan is coming to Newburgh Brewing Company. I just put the link in Twitch chat, but you can also check out our Instagram. It'll be up on cdunewburgh.com as well.
Yes.
Tickets are,
honestly, like I'm shocked that we were able to get them this low.
Nice.
$25 per ticket,
Oh.
plus Eventbrite fees. So I think it works out to like $27 and change, $28 and change, something like that.
Nice. Do we
That
have tiers or something?
That includes your signed copy of his book
Oh.
and a commemorative 4-pack that we're having made of Mega Boss IPA.
No way.
So
That's a lot, dude. That's
that
good.
part obviously is 21 and up only.
Yes.
But yeah, so Landon will be coming Tuesday, April 7th.
Take advantage of the deal, people.
Doors open
Take
at
advantage.
4. Full kitchen.
Yes.
The Q&A will start at 6. I will
Yeah.
be helping moderate that, and then
I took the day off.
We got Bino.
you took the day.
We'll
I
put
got
We're
the
not
day
doing
off.
no, I'm not doing
No, we're not doing Bino?
no,
They can't play Bino on the tables?
no.
You're so mean.
I'll bring my
No,
Bino
because
for
we're
it.
gonna have.
You can't say no to
We
my
got
Bino.
we have folding chairs. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Nice. So never mind. We don't
We'll
have.
delete that from the VOD. But yeah, so I am, for those of you that are in the know a little bit, know that I've been literally working on this since August.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to be able to announce it. Finally, we've got all the pieces in place.
Yes.
The books are on their way to us.
And now we need to share.
Yes.
Share.
Yeah,
Share.
let everybody know.
It'll be, like I said, it'll be out in the
Like, subscribe,
yes.
share.
Oh, well, that too, but yes, for the event itself, please share with all your friends. Within like minutes of announcing it, we've already started selling some tickets. We'll be also working with K104, the local top 40 radio station, to help and promote that.
Yeah.
So I am
K140 is our soccer station.
yes,
for the
I am
Playboy.
extremely happy to be announcing this in front of all of you.
Yes.
And we're working on, I mentioned this on Saturday on the pour over. We're also working on our summer kit,
Yes.
a 250th anniversary and USA World Cup inspired jersey that we will be able to leak the images of probably in the next week or two.
Nice. It's
So,
cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that is
That does
gonna
it,
do
baby.
it. Like
Get it
like
up.
we
You
said,
did the whole round.
share everything, like, subscribe, jump in the Discord, check out the
CDUNewburgh.com.
the link for tickets at cdunewburgh.com. I don't know if the link is up there yet, but I will have my web designer, aka my wife, do it immediately. But yeah, that's all she wrote. We'll see you this week for the watch parties,
Yep.
either live here on Twitch and YouTube or right upstairs in the tap room.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it. Have a good night. Have a good week. Enjoy the sunny weather here in New York.
Peace out, people.
And we will catch you soon, guys. Cheers.
Be well.